Hello, my name is Zshakira and welcome to my channel. If you are here for the first time, welcome. And if you're one of my subscribers, welcome back. Today I wanted to open up the channel and just extend the content a little bit and some of the things that I show. And I want to slowly introduce the art side. If you guys are familiar with my channel banner and the things that I pretty much promote, it's music, beauty, and art. And I've done a good job of sharing music, definitely done a great job of sharing makeup. And today I was like, you know, I better go ahead and just introduce the art side. So today what I want to do is just show you all of the art that I currently have in my house that I did myself. I'm a fool for your love. This journey was really interesting how it came back into my life, because I really honestly forgot about it. And I know a lot of times that happens with people. I think that's another reason why I wanted to share this, because there could be people out there that have talents and just even if it's just a passion or a hobby that maybe you used to do and you don't do anymore. I wanted to share this and show you guys basically how it came back around for me. My husband at the time, we were dating and we were going out for Valentine's Day, and I picked for us to go to a paint night. And it seemed a little obvious, but for whatever reason it wasn't obvious to me, like, okay, this is something that I know. It really took for me to sit down and start painting that everything really just like came back for me. I will show you guys the picture that we were painting. If you're familiar with a paint night, there's a picture that everyone's painting and it's your own interpretation and however you want to paint it. The teacher's there, they're helping you, there's all the colors you need and the brushes and the canvas. You have your wine, your whatever drinks and food, and you know, you're just there painting in a group setting. It didn't look anything like what I guess I would picture in my head. Like the mountains look different in my head. The sun, you know, the sky, everything was pretty much the same, but just slightly different in my head, and that's what I wanted to put on canvas. So you can see the difference here between what we were given to paint and what I actually painted. So if you can see on my canvas, there's, you know, shadows, just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but I really went a little more drastic with the mountains, and I did some shadowing, like I really, you know, just how I felt in my head. So as the teacher was coming around and helping and just, you know, seeing what everyone was doing, she kind of stopped and she goes, "Are you an artist?" And I was just like, "No." And she goes, "Some people just have a knack." And I was like, thank you so much, you know? So I, you know, want to encourage you guys, like, if there is something that you used to do, if there is something that you just feel like, oh my God, I can't get back to it, you know, just sit down and try your hand at it again. I promise you, it comes back like riding a bike. It all comes zooming right in for you, right there at your fingertips, and yeah. So this is the painting that started everything off. Like, it just opened that door for me. Whatever was dormant, you know, and kind of sitting there, it all just came back up, and I just kind of got the bug, and I was like, dude, I want to do this again. Like, I want to get back to this, you know? So I'm gonna take you around my house and I'm gonna show you the other paintings that I have. Okay, so just for perspective, I don't want to show my entire house, but this is the dining room area, and then just adjacent from there is our hallway. And that's where I decided to put all of my paintings. When you first walk into my home and you come through the living room, you first see this wall. This is the first thing you see. And so I wanted to place this one here first, because this one is actually the first one that I did after that paint night. One morning, me and my husband, we were up really, really early. We just had a long day ahead of us. We were heading down 101 east, and there was just this beautiful sunrise that was barely just emerging from behind the Burbank mountains. And so I just saw it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna paint this. And I was like, let me just capture this visual in my brain now. And I was just like wanting to hold the image. I was looking at everything. I was looking up, I was looking down, and I really was just like, you know, scoping out what I was seeing. I was really taking it in. And so I had a full day ahead of me. So I really wanted to make sure, I was like, let me really get this picture in my head and let me capture it so that when I'm ready, I can come back and I can paint it. Basically, I wanted to create some colors here because for me, when I saw the sunrise, there was just beautiful purples and there was like oranges that were kind of right there by the sun coming up, and then it kind of went off and ombra'd into like these other blues, but it was still early in the morning, so as you can see over here, I still kept it pretty dark. And there were beautiful mountains over here. This is what would be, I guess, maybe the Burbank Mountains, because when you're going down to 101, that's kind of like that visual right there. So I just created a field and just put some trees, a couple of birds, but this was the first one that came out of me when everything came back up. Alrighty, it's a little dark in my hallway. The sun is leaving. I don't have any sunlight, so I had to go get my ring light. But this next painting, this already exists by an artist. I don't follow her Instagram, but I will definitely put that here. I believe her name was Whitney Austin, but I don't know her exact Instagram handle. But this was something that really inspired me to recreate and try my hand at, because once everything opened up for me, once I had the paint night, once I went for the sunset and it came out good, I just was inspired to look at some other artists out there. So her paintings just stood out to me and I was like, I'm gonna try this. The gold was really what stuck out to me. It was very black and white or just one color in there, but there would be gold. And I was just like, wow, that's just really cool. I want to try my hand at it. So this woman, she's just beautiful. She's diva, she's gorgeous, and she's got her gold bangles. There's the gold lips, and like I said, there's just one color. I chose blue, and yeah, check her out. This is another Whitney Austin piece. Again, this already exists. This is just my interpretation, and I just really love this one. Again, it's grayscale, black and white, and there's just one color. It's just the pop of gold, and again, it just really stuck out to me. These are our urban king and queens that we have out there, and just a little insider, a little artist insider thing that I wanted to do is I wanted the lady to look like a W, and I wanted the guy to look like an M. So woman and man. I wanted to try my hand at texture. As you can see, like, it really does look like Afro, and my fellas, I definitely had to try and get the waves in there for you. This last one is so random. That's what I love about, you know, art, and any kind of creative will tell you, like, inspiration, it just really can come from anywhere. I legit was inside of Bed Bath & Beyond, and I was going to buy a painting, and I kind of looked at it, looked at the price, and I was just like, I can make that. Like, I can do that. So it was a very simple art piece. It was literally just a tree, and it was just spread about, and I was just like, I know I can do that. So this is the biggest art piece that I have. I don't know the inches on this one. I can definitely put those in the bottom if you guys are interested, but this particular one is simple, but I 100% could feel, I'm like, wow, if I really bought a larger canvas, if I'm painting something of a larger magnitude, like, it's really gonna take a lot, you know, for me, and it's gonna really pull a lot out of me. So I do want to do more large pieces, but this is my first large piece, and people love this one. When they come in, they turn and they're like, oh my God, they're like, you did that? And I'm so proud to say, yes, I did. For anyone out there, if you do have any kind of hidden talent, if you have an old passion, if you just put something down and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna pick it back up, I really do encourage you to do so. I know I did, and it was very fulfilling. Do me a favor, and if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, hit the bell. Let me know that you guys want to see more. I would love for you guys to connect in with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. No matter what kind of day you're having, you guys already know. Find your frequency and feel good.